for that class. No, every subject is relevant. Every course is relevant. Everything rises and falls on creativity. Creativity is the backbone of entrepreneurship. Briefly, entrepreneurship is the practice of the following in place, right? Entrepreneurship is the practice of the following. Because I am not with acronyms. The only I can give better content. All these things I'm saying now, okay? Theories. AI can give you better content. So that's why I will try my best possible to make my speech, my content unique, so that you can always remember and make something tangible out of it. Entrepreneurship is the practice of pivot, and this is an acronym representing problem solving, innovation, value creation, opportunity finding, and last but not least, technology application. Pivot. That is my own definition of entrepreneurship, and it's one of my books. By the way, I'm a regular columnist with Nigerian people. This year is 2 years that I've been writing for Nigerian people. Maybe on the way how to wish to be a copy of Nigerian people, I always go back to my previous articles. I've written over 60 articles since I started. And so it's there. You can look at the website and just Google it now. Google collaborate Nigerian people, you see all those articles. And the paper is out there for you to buy the physical copy. Well, just like I said, it's not going to be theory. I'd like to also inspire you with some story. I said it can't be 3 days of information. Someone should be sorry that. Okay, spark. I would have loved that. That's another issue. To spark innovation, but it can't be 3 days of innovation. But it is valid to say that in these 3 days we are going to be sparking innovation. We are going to be loving minds, bouncing ideas off each other, one another. And that's what this entrepreneurship gathering like this, that's what it offers, the ability to be inspired. Somebody define inspiration as in spirit motion. In spirit motion. And before I came here, because I called the registrar my mom, she gave me this opportunity. I want to appreciate her for this wonderful opportunity. She gave me this opportunity. I was like, what do I have? I'm a civil servant. Well, I try my best possible to protect my entrepreneurial identity by, the spirit of the age. The entrepreneurial spirit does not age and cannot be aged. See someone who started in at less than 7, found out yes, I think I'm not mistaken anyway. But the entrepreneurial spirit does not age and cannot be aged. So she said something very short. She said, it's in you. Wow. Well, I choose to believe that's in me. But guess what? It is me. And that's why I go by my popular quotes. Right now, I answer very well. Entrepreneurship is spirit, leadership, soul, society is absolutely important. Entrepreneurship is spirit. Remember, somebody I said defines inspiration as in spirit motion. Mommy said it's in me. You don't need it in me, you need it to transform society, right? Remember the journey of entrepreneurship, the journey of creativity. Creativity is in you. Someone that is not creative because it's crazy. There is no one out there that is meant that God created to be barren. That our father is so having children, but my children, no one is also created to be intellectually barren. tools, we have something that we call brain charge. What is your brain charge? What are you producing? What are you going to be selling after school or before you even graduate? Don't tell me eggs. People are saying eggs. You know the kind of egg I'm talking about. Now that's the word. People are selling eggs. They are trading. They are harvesting up and trading. That is not entrepreneurial. That is not entrepreneurial. When you have to think of something that does not really make any entrepreneurial sense. Anything outside of the word innovation is business as usual. And innovation is what drives sustainable development. Innovation is what brings about personal transformation. What is innovation? Innovation is simply the ability to apply creative solutions to problems and to opportunities, and to enrich people's lives. So what is your innovation? What is your idea? What is your vision? Remember I said entrepreneurship is a spirit, leadership is its soul, society is its body. Without the spirit, the body is dead. That means without you, the society decays. The economy is stagnated. Because it is the force of innovation that transforms the economy. Without you, the economy is stagnated. So if you don't rise and take over the money, you don't. It is a responsibility. It is not I am interested and everybody must be entrepreneurs. I didn't say entrepreneur. It's when you be entrepreneur. That is the mindset. It's another thing entirely entrepreneurs. That is the proper skill set. Everybody must learn to create and move a creator from industry to industry. The ability to turn a creative idea into a creative opportunity. When I did my master's at Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation in the US of they told us that entrepreneurship is simply move from conceptualization to commercialization. So, end goal of your entrepreneurial journey is to be able to have a viable product. And not just as a viable market. I am at the point of a viable product that I speak because I'm not going to speak theory. I have a product. I have a brain charge. I have like 3 inventions. I became an inventor in my early 20s. And I got my first patent in the year 2015. My first patent. As I speak now, I don't know if I'm displaying this. One of my products is selling fast in the United Kingdom. I have never heard of it. It's an invention, not a tool. I've never been there. So, in the next 10 minutes, I'll talk about the 6 pillars that we need to start out, or we are still in the foundation for entrepreneurship because entrepreneurship precedes business. So don't try to be a business person, try to be an entrepreneur because it's everything about impact. Remember, 3 days of what? Insights, impact, and to spark innovation. So it is not about I want to make this money. If all that you are looking for in entrepreneurship is money, you are not in the wrong place. Because money will follow after value creation. Once when you start to create value, money will follow the direction. Remember, I will ask a question after this. Anyway, my acronym, what does it mean? Pivot. Give me an acronym for information. Pivot. And my national care, entrepreneurship is the spirit, leadership is the soul. Society is its body. Without the spirit, the body is dead. The entrepreneurial spirit is otherwise known as the spirit of creativity. Without creativity, society will be lifeless. And without the force of innovation, the economy will be stagnated. So without you, society will be lifeless. So until you rise and start to create something, that space, that niche is lifeless. Are we together? See, there are so many things that still need to be created to make this society, to make this world a better place, to advance and enhance our world. So, they also told me in our speech that entrepreneurship is a function of entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship cannot transform society. Entrepreneurs do. You are the one who will transform society because everything arises and falls on vision. Remember, vision is the driver of entrepreneurship. What vision is to leadership is what innovation is to entrepreneurship. Are we together? So you must be a natural leader. Every entrepreneur is a natural leader. All entrepreneurs are leaders, but not all leaders are entrepreneurs. Are we together? The difference is innovation or innovativeness. All entrepreneurs are leaders, but not all leaders are entrepreneurs. As a with me is an entrepreneurship class, so you are academically, it's my dream. So you know that you have to agree with me, but at least you have to arrive at the common ground. Okay, to say, okay, this thing resonates, this thing addresses my particular situation. Now, I have 4 structures for business success. Because, like I said, it is not about having the products. Your product is to be sold, must be sold. It is from moving from concept to commerce that you are successful conceptually. In quotes, does not mean that successful commercially. I'm successful innovator. Does that mean that I have all the millions? Does that mean that my business is scalable? Yes. Do I have a structure? Why is Elon Musk different from me with respect to business structure or administration? Why am I not as big as Dangote? Yes, even though I know I can. You know what? I have a philosophy. I compete with competence. Right? It is not a negative competition. There are 2 people you are going to compete with. You compete with the competent. The second thing is not a person. And with a standard of excellence, compete with the competent. When I see some people, I think not my competition. When I look at the founder of Facebook, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and Dangote, I think these are the people I want to surpass. So you can imagine the speed, the way I would be thinking on a daily basis. If I say one thing to be competent, that means I am expected to also do the work of the competent. I just want to do things like me. But the competent don't sleep like that. They are diligent. They are not intellectually barren. They think and exchange ideas on a daily basis. Entrepreneurship is the journey of an idea from what industry to industry. Somebody say industry to industry. It is not type space. It's not something that you just meant to on social media. Some of you have given out your prosperity post by sharing creative ideas that have the potential to become wealth. I said I got my patent. Yes, it's not easy to get. I have my certificate. If time permits, I will ask them to get it. Next, now we are working on my United States patent. That's what my UK investors are working towards because they see that this business is profitable. This product is viable. Yes. There is an Amazon, what they call it, Amazon Day. For Amazon. I don't want to go that word. It's Amazon. Amazon, you can see it. And the push person. I've never been there, that's something I don't can do there. So success in entrepreneurship is not a function of nationality. It is a product of your intentionality, right? Service. It is not a function of nationality. You are not. It is. You can't be caged. You can't cage that spirit. So it is not a function of where you stay, where you live. It is a product of your intentionality, the ability to move from concept to come, from industry to turn a crazy idea into a perfect business opportunity, a lucrative opportunity that people can say, I want to go and take a loan to invest in this product. They see it now, don't share it with anybody. These investors, they went to the bank with a loan to try the first part of production. You know, I was afraid for them that maybe they will come and say that we are regretting our decision. But since they have made that decision, no regrets. Because there is a difference between creativity and necessity. Don't use creativity to build anything. Somebody said, I'm quoting it now. Edward Abbey says, growth for the sake of growth is the ideology of the cancer cell. How many science students are there? You know how cancer cells grow. The growth for the sake of growth is the ideology of the cancer cell. That means the cancer cell will do something to grow, and it can grow. Because that's what it's meant to do. Now, many of us use creativity just for the sake of creativity, and that's the ideology of all this nonsense that we create on social media that we call content. It's a serious business. It's a serious business. If I didn't have a patent for that invention, nobody would take it seriously. Those investors would think, okay, I stole this idea. I won an award. There was given money, you know, and somebody came after the presentation of that award. Did you copy this idea from the internet? Now I went. The way we perceive ourselves, we have relegated ourselves to nothing. There is nothing good that can come out of what matters. As if the whites, they have that space reserved for innovativeness, for innovation, for invention, for manipulation. We can also do it. Remember, it's a rule, but it is not permitted to stay in you. Entrepreneurship, or the spirit of entrepreneurship, is the spirit of creativity. I used to say it is also the spirit of innovation. No, it's not the spirit of innovation. That's why I say it took me 17 years to move my idea from industry to industry. Now I'm talking about preparing for my commercial success, real-time commercial success. Because you know what the problem I may not resign, I may resign, but what there's what we call reality. It will always come. I don't need to pay them. They cannot produce without me. This product was produced in China, shipped to the United Kingdom. The plan was to let us have some in Nigeria. When we look at the economic implication, I think it's better to check the price of my credit. It's 90 point something pounds. That's about 4,000 right. But you know what is happening now? I don't want to gamble. I prefer the commerce to establish over there. Yeah? Let me get my reality. In no time it will go everywhere. So I said I was going to talk about safety pillars. Now moving into the business life proper. There are 4 business pillars that I formed, and I call it safe pillars. Safe is also an acronym because I don't want to forget it today. So I'll be speaking in acronyms, just like some people speak in parables. Safe is an acronym for social, administrative, financial, and economic structures. These are the 4 pillars or structures that will make you thrive in the business. Social pillar is what our able Vice Chancellor, represented by the Vice Chancellor, mentioned when he said, "So right from now, and start to network, practice only quality people." Remember, I said entrepreneurship is the practice of this, that problem solving, innovation, value creation, opportunity finding, technology application. With respect to this structure, this pillar, social structure, it is the practice of OQP, only quality people. It is the practice of all, not everybody will be your friend or should be your friend. You should start to see strategic relationships that you must leverage to become a success after school before you graduate. Strategic relationship. At the end of the day, everybody is trying to sell, everybody is trying to market. Whether you are reading a book, you want somebody to read your book and recommend your book and document talk about your book and promote your book, right? You can't do it alone. You need people. Social structure is what large corporations are leveraging on. That's why they are big. Because they have social structure. Do you know how many people working for them? Do you know how many people would be instrumental with respect to promoting their products? Now, I am an entrepreneur. I have people in the United Kingdom. How did I get there? Number one, I remember I had products that found based on necessity. Remember, I was talking about different physical necessity. Necessity is the mother of what? Thank you. Clap for yourself. Necessity is the mother of invention, not creativity. Creativity for the sake of creativity is the ideology of somebody should let me fill that down. Not answer in this other perspective. Somebody said growth for the sake of growth is the ideology of the cancer cell. So I'm looking for the perfect word to that's my own perspective. That creativity for the sake of creativity is the ideology of, I don't want to call it nonsense. Anyways, social structure, the perfect proxy you should write about is relationship. Eventually, you will see that SAFE is an acronym, which is going to lead you to another acronym when I give you all the structures and their proxies. Social structure, relationship. Administrative structure, leadership. Financial structure, ownership. Economic structure, that is the basis of what we are doing today, that is entrepreneurship. Who can tell me that acronym first in no particular order? Are there for people who answer questions? No kids. Who can tell me the acronym first? Social structure, relationship. Administrative structure, leadership. Financial structure, ownership. Economic structure, entrepreneurship. It's not an acronym. Okay, let me have the first letter of each proxy. Relationship, right? Leadership. Group zero. So that is how to be a role model. That is how to model entrepreneurship. And that's why we see the people we compete with. They are role models because they are able to model social, administrative, financial, and economic structure. Because of my time, administrative structure is nothing but leadership. Your policies, your rules, your organizational culture. Administration is the driver of organization. This university can help you forward without the administrative arm. Like we are managing that. They are the people that move this university forward. Because they have rules, policies, culture that drive this university, that drive this established institution. So when we are moving into the business world, we need that structure. That's when we can say we are competing with the likes of Elon Musk. For now, as an individual, we can't go far without that structure administration. We have a course, business administration. I wish to learn more about it. Financial structure is that you have a product of you have a business. I used to tell people, and reality has just dawned on me. Then I cannot say this is my business because I did not contribute 50 kobo to the investment. That's not the investment. But I say this is my product. So that leads me to the last structure, economic structure. They don't own the product. It is my structure. Those investors in the United Kingdom don't own the product, but they own the business. So I must now work my way to make myself a stakeholder, a financial member of that business by saying, okay, I also maybe want my royalty to be used to have a stake in that business. I own that product. I don't own the business. They own it. One day, the university say, Olowo, Lolowo. I policy is my product, but not my business. Thank you, sir. I think I'm really managing my time well. Somebody, I think one of my PhD sessions, they did about 10 minutes, and I thought I was 15 minutes. And my supervisor said, it looks that you don't know how to manage time, and you cannot manage your time, you cannot manage your life. I wanted to try that thing. So I said, henceforth, I will learn how to manage my time. So I have 10 minutes to call it a wrap. 10 minutes. So if I go beyond this, just tell me that I have what? Life management. Not time management. So I want to manage my life because we are sharing our thoughts and we are sharing experiences and we are here to be inspired. And still I'm going to wait to the end of the session because I want to be inspired by others too. I want to see what you have, I want to hear what you have, I want to see, know what you have in your mind. Somebody said an unexamined mind is not working. I want to see where you are going. Economic structure is a major structure. And that's where entrepreneurship starts properly. Remember, entrepreneurship is not business. Entrepreneurship, that is the professional level. That is where, what are you producing? That is where it's coming from. What are you producing? So, economic structure is the proxy for entrepreneurship, which is the practice of what? Remember, problem solving, innovation, value creation. So, what value are you creating? Opportunity finding, technology application. So, what are you producing? What are you selling? What, even that thing you are selling, what problem does it solve? What vacuum does it take? What difference does it make? Like, I'm quoting my librarian today. They make a difference. It says something like that. That it is for you to make a difference, not just create something because somebody is creating something. There is a difference between imitation and innovation. Entrepreneurship is really categorized as qualitative, that is innovation driven entrepreneurship, or quantitative, which is imitation driven entrepreneurship. Or simply put, innovative entrepreneurship, quantitative or imitative entrepreneurship. So I can tell you, in this part of the world, in our planet, 95% of what are practicing imitation. But I've told people, I keep telling people, learn to imitate. Somebody say imitate before you imitate. That's where creativity comes to us. Some people don't even know how to copy because copy and paste. This that I've done, I won't be surprised if I see it next week. But you know what? That is it's allowed. Somebody said creativity is the ability to copy and hide your source. So learn to imitate before you imitate. Somebody will get that for later. Last, as I speak now, he said, this is my post. I'm really quoting myself because I'm proud to say that I'm talking from experience. I'm very book and I really enjoy it. I'm not talking from that space of creativity, experience, knowledge of witty inventions. A mono product economy is no economy, right? Don't forget. Don't just think that they are producing something, so just something. No. See, this is not the only product I have. I told the investors, I said, products are lining up for you, don't worry. Let's wait for the commercial success of this. Thereafter, we want to manage. So one after the other. One after the other. So the mono product economy is low economy. When even you are talking about the quantitative, business as usual. Remember, business as usual is quantitative. Somebody is selling his house, wants to go into that business. Well, you can be entrepreneurial even that business. What's the call it now? The business model is there, right? Somebody is selling his seed now. You don't need to go and learn a special business model. Just open the small space and start selling. The people who buy. The business model is there. There's nothing secretive about the quantitative aspect of entrepreneurship. But in all your selling, thinking, doing, learn to be a multi-product entrepreneur. Learn to be a multi-product entrepreneur. And everything rises and falls on leadership. Remember, what vision is to leadership is what innovation is to entrepreneurship. I want to call it a wrap now. I believe there will still be time for us to interact as we take this to a deeper level, because I know greater than I am also here to do justice to the topic. I hope I'll be able to convince you and not confuse you that entrepreneurship is good. Thank you.
Please, you can do better than that, please. You can do better than that. Please, let's clap for you. Mr. Kolade, God bless you. Thank you so much, sir, for that. Insightful, very good. We appreciate you, sir. God bless you. Please, you still need to wait more because you are going to have interactive section later. I don't know how many of you have had this before. I'll just share a small story. You know, there's a difference between people and chicken. When you see them, you know, they are not the same. But they may behave, they have the same traits. You want to look at attributes of people, you know that evils is not a bad match. So they are not, you may look alike. So there is this story of this hunter who saw in his house an egg. And he took this egg and he took stone and said, what? I'm going to keep this egg. And he got the egg and with his chicken. And what for him? The chicken hatched the egg. You know, that means that we have chicken and people that we hatch together. So while the chickens were growing, the eggs, the evil baby was also growing too. And the mind of the baby evil has been constricted to behave like a chicken. So he thought he made the order, so he couldn't fly. But one day, when mother evil was flying, he sighted among the chickens, oh, I can see people who resemble me. So he came down and his baby could see that there is a little resemblance. He wanted to fly like the mother, he could not. But suddenly, he began to fly. He began to fly. That means that many of you need to break the shades of thinking like a chicken. You are naive. You can do better and fly better if you change your mentality. So, on this note, I'm going to call our guest speaker, Mrs. Salami Richard. She's going to share her experience of success story, how the story started, and give us an insight before the parent section, we have our interactive section. We are students with the privilege to ask questions. Please, let's come out to the please. Please, let's clap for our music. Please let's clap very well. Please let's clap very well. Thank you so much, Mrs. Richard Salami. I don't know why you don't include my brother's name. We discussed in the family house, not the Pastor Deleke. So please, thank you so much for that message. As about I would love to share our little experience with Mrs. Richard. So somebody I know, under my event, so years back. And now, when you are helping somebody, you are not helping them, you are only helping yourself. And then, as a matter of fact, I have them, women, big men in the industry today, and men who are even helping me today. I thought that time I was helping them, so be good. So anywhere you are, you will be a ladder to your success tomorrow. Please let me clap for this very with more wisdom. This junction, what we are going to do, we are going to call it the parallel section. Because of time and the light on campus, we have been on generator. This program is on live, you can watch on YouTube. But we are going to call it the parallel section. What we are going to do, we are going to keep you to interact with them, ask questions that you have been waiting, you want to ask. That is okay, these things that have been bothering my mind. How do I want to start? What are the challenges I've been having? How can I go? Please, we are going to do that by calling our speakers to come forward, and then why we are called Dr. Soyalu supposed to call this, but he has taken he has another assignment. The university is loaded with activity this week. That's why you don't see many here today. Please, I'll be calling on Mr. Paul, please, can you come forward? Please, let's try and call, please. Ladies, please, where are you going? Please, we are supposed to please. Don't know what at the back. For your question, please, you can move forward so that we can interact. I'm also going to call maybe Pastor. Please, you need to come forward, please. You need to help us to share this as well. So let's have you. And then, Madam, please, can you follow? My doctor and my university librarian too, we also need you. You are not going inside. I know you have a problem, sir. Okay, I understand, sir. Thank you. So please, you have asked what you have said. I want you to please move on so that I can ask your question. If you have a question, please raise your hand up so that we need another mic so that they can. I will leave the mic for them. So before that, they say one or two things, and then the question can start flying. Please, anybody that wants to ask a question, just raise your hand up. But before that, because the university librarian has another assignment, within 5 minutes, he's going to do something. I'll caution. Not for the mic. I can pass the mic round to anybody. Please, Dr. Kolade,
Okay, first I promise I'm not yet a doctor. Okay, PhD, go. God help me. I don't envy them. It's a lot of work. All right. You have anybody with a question, contribution, observation? You want to share your peculiar insights, contribute to what I have said so far. And that means everything is understood. That means entrepreneurship is not rocket science, not science in the first place. So that means it's as simple as ABC, right? So I'm ready to start. My question, my acronym is what? Pivot. What is the full of pivot? With respect to this discourse, entrepreneurship. Who can tell me the meaning of pivot? An acronym. All right, you want to try it? Pivot, please try it. Let's give out the mic.
Innovation, value creation, opportunity finding, and technology.
Please let's put our hands together for her. That's brilliant. So theoretically, you are good to go. So you can add fresh to that and become a trainer. You can become an entrepreneurship coach because you
contains a voice. Can I drop it on this?
Why not?
This program is a very good program, and I want to strongly advise you to take it seriously. I used to tell my students, I still do today, whatever course you are taking, don't take the course to pass. Take it to acquire knowledge, because you don't know which of them will be your source of livelihood. And particularly things that are hands-on. Thank God, like I mentioned to you, I grew up here. I'm still a Nigerian. So, but the issue there is that you never know what you will end up doing. And the issue of entrepreneurship is so important. I was talking to Professor Oladoshu there. I said, my daughter, they just introduced one of the courses, the tailoring, this fashion design, and she picked interest. Even though she is a computer scientist and a manager with one of the fintech, she's still doing sewing. She has online products. She sew wedding gowns. Think of She even came to Nigeria to spend 2 months to learn how to sew Nigerian dresses. So, and she's making money from there in addition to the salary job that she's doing. You know, there is no disadvantage in it. Even if you will not use it to earn a living, at least if you can do some of these things for yourself. And the benefit, because again, I also had a junior brother when I was a lecturer at FUTA. I had a junior brother that was staying with me. I asked him to learn furniture, something. I put him there. After a week, she said she doesn't want to go anymore, that they were illiterate. I was annoyed, because the issue there is that, you see, sometimes people don't think far enough. The fact that you are educated will make you to put in innovation, and what you do will be, with good aesthetics. You have better products. So I strongly advise you, don't just do it because they say you should do it. Take interest in it. Do it with all your heart. Put in your best. Document whatever you are learning. Nowadays, you don't need to just write it on paper. We have Google Docs. How many of you know about Google Docs? Oh, that's good. And it's free. Whatever information, put it there. You know why? You never know when you will need to check those information. It has happened to me when I started my career. I did project. I'm an engineer, and when I was looking for a job at Firo, after searching for job all over the place, at the end of the day, I ended up in Firo, and they said, if I can design a machine that will work, they will employ me. So hands-on, try to know how do you apply the theory you are learning. Practice it. Like my daughter, the pillowcase in our house, that's where she started. She was cutting the pillowcase to do the sewing, and that's how she started. Today she has product line, that is, she sell online. When people want to sew, they consult him. She was hiring people she will cut for whatever is needed, and she hire people to put it together, because she's a manager with one of the fintech. So she doesn't have so much time, but it started somewhere. Why am I telling you that? I want to strongly appeal to you. Learn whatever they are telling you by heart. Don't learn anything just to pass. Don't do that. You know, you are privileged to have this. When we were doing undergraduate, entrepreneurship was not introduced when we were doing it. I mean, after our undergraduate. So, and you know, the Nigeria of nowadays, if you can employ people, I was told of somebody also that is sewing for companies here in Lagos, you know. So please, I only talk about the one I know. There are so many things. Today you see soap. I was buying soap as a gift for people. And there was one that they were recommending that I should buy to give as gifts. Why? Because it was made fanciful. That's the essence of your education. Education will make you to package it very well. And packaging is what matters most, no matter how good things are. So, summary of my discussion with you is, please learn whatever they are telling you to learn with all your heart, put in your best, think about it, don't just do what they say, okay, add this, add that, and you just think about how can we do it better. That's why you are educated. The Lord will help you. In Jesus' name.
Before you go,
Yes.
sir, this one, sir. Before you go, sir,
Yeah.
please let's clap for Prof once again, please. Prof, before you. Okay. While we are doing that, please, the photographer, please. Hello, sir. Sir,
Please, Prof, join us. You are my friend. Okay. Oh,
this one. Prof is my one. This Prof. Prof, sir.
good to meet you. Yes. No, no, I think my own is here.
Okay, okay. Thanks.
No, it's for yeah. I count it a great privilege once again to make this presentation on behalf of the management of Precious Cornerstone University, Mr. Adeni Kolade. Please just forward. This award is being presented to you in sincere appreciation of your outstanding dedication, exemplary performance, and unwavering commitment. Your contribution have made a lasting impact and inspiration with deepest appreciation. Thank you for coming. Thank you, sir. Sorry, this is done in no particular order. Though they used to say lady first, so please apology. On behalf of the Vice Chancellor, I present this to Mrs. Salami Rachel. I can't pronounce your name. Cortez Fabrics. Am I right? Yes. Cortez Fabrics. In sincere appreciation of your outstanding dedication, exemplary performance, and unwavering commitment, your contribution have made a lasting impact and inspiration. Thank you very much.
To collect this. I was okay. All right, so let's welcome, thank our university librarian for coming. Thank you, sir. You can take me. All right, please, you can have a seat. Please, let's clap for them. Yeah. Before we have the NEPA, we have to do with that NEPA now, and my voice is more louder. So please, I will speak, I need to shout. I think there was a question that was coming the other time. You asked a question, somebody asked a question. I think you are trying to answer to a question. Okay, somebody answer a question. Okay, please, questions time now, please, question time. Please just wave your hands up when you want to ask the question. Question, please. All right, let me start number one. Okay, please, can you stand up? Make it, you can come forward so that you can face it. They can hear you. You have to mention your name and
Afternoon, everyone. My name is
no bedroom voice. No, there's no light. Louder.
Prince. Ask about your products.
So that you can your question. Please. They said, can you help them to describe your product on Amazon? Okay. Now, all right. Let's clap for her, please.
Clap for her. Almost. Just like leadership, entrepreneurship, and you can only be fulfilled in your field. I am into education, and that is the concept of using game mechanics, aesthetics, and design to aid knowledge. That is, we can gamify almost anything that gives you some kind of headache. Bring it to us. We can gamify it. I once gamified for a school. I tried to help them package a particular subject, thinking biology, turned it into a game. This particular product is my first product, my flagship product, and that's a game on Bible memory verses. I discovered a challenge as a Christian that it used to be difficult for me to memorize Bible verses. So I thought of it out, and it became a game. And that is my first product. Like I said the other time, I also developed a game on entrepreneurship. The basic concept of entrepreneurship being about impact and profit. I call it Entron 6. But the one that is commercially available now, that you can just at a click get an order for, is this Bible game called Scriptures. It's on Amazon. It goes for about £19 or so. In Nigeria, we used to have it in Nigeria, but no more, because we have discovered that producing abroad is just like Prof said the other time, packaging is everything. I'm not saying we are not trying, we are trying here too. But I compared the production from China with the one I used to do here in Nigeria. I discovered the packaging enhances the value of your product. So I choose to go with China, and from China to UK and to the rest of the world. So if you want it, you can get it. That I will send you the link. I've already shared the link with them, but if you want it, I can share the link with you. You can order for it. It will get to you from Amazon, or on Amazon rather. So that is actually my life industry. So that's why I say it is field specific. So that is what we sell. I sell games, but it's not just games. Okay, it is beyond games. The concept of gamification is what? To promote learning, right? Learning through gaming. That is the motto for my business brand. Learning through gaming. Thank you. Any other question? Okay. Is it to me? Okay. Then.
So my question is, I'm sure everyone has learned a lot, but just for further questions, how can they contact you? Maybe someone might have an idea later on. If I want to ask a question or be able to contact you guys, maybe your business pages.
Well done, everyone. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you for giving us the opportunity. I'm on Instagram as Success Fabrics. Of course, my phone number 080 3356 3117. That is the business line. If you want to do anything fabrics, but I have a personal page for ideas creation. I call that one Propel. Maybe you have an idea, or you have somebody that you want to share something, just for you. I will give that number so that you get a quick one. Because if you're chatting, like if you're chatting this one like call you, somebody else will be replying you and I'm here in your presence. Because your WhatsApp is coming from multiple devices. So let me give you a line that has to do with idea creation, like directed to you, like slow response. If you show them one else, 090 473 6077. I think on WhatsApp only. 09047006077. Once you start with that, please propel 10 times. True points. 09047006077. I'll just share a link. You have something that is roaming from my you have more clarity. For business, you want to also show you want customized fabrics. Contact strategy. Wearing my brand. The same way you also wear your brand. Once you start your business, don't be shy. Promote yourself. Don't be shy of your business. Carry your market on your head, like I said. Something was in my mind as we are here that people need an ignition. Like we are going to call you doctor till you decide that you are not a doctor. Like you said, the innovation is 17. It's only 17 years surely. You cannot get it in 3 days. So people need an ignition. That's the spark. And I want to say that reason is really scriptural or is divine rather. You notice that plumbing is getting difficult now to get plumbers. I don't know if it's happening in Mali. To get plumbers to do a job is like it's a very tough thing to do now. And some of us are thinking like, please during your holidays, even if it's 1 month or 2 months, try and learn a skill. Not just self skill. You want to learn software, you want to learn programming, you want to learn this one. It's not bad, but learn a skill. You can start a plumbing something and build an app for it. Use a plumber in Lagos, you already have an app that consists of your small plumber. But if you go in case you cannot start your thing without having a basic of it. Right now, I think you should learn a skill. Plumbing, POP. I don't want to mention tailoring or hair because you can already learn. Some of these feeding is already using for electrical work. You see that we say it's for all the people, they are costing wahala because of everything. You that are doing that when you wait now, you package your food. Somebody wants to give you a job, they are writing, they are doing things, they are not just saying 1,000 naira. They are saying that like correct alcohol, like your also our Liberian has told us. So please try and get to speak. Don't look at maybe they are too cheap. It's not for your seats. They are still young. So please let's get it done. Thank you.
You want contact? Okay. First of all, I speak regularly on radio. Omoluabi 7.7 FM. Every time between 2 and 3 in the afternoon. I also write for the journal every Monday. What's up for my column? Entrepreneurship on the board. Every Monday. And my phone number WhatsApp is 0806 755 7709. Again, 0806 755 7709. one of the things I can promise you is that we can begin to talk practically, share opportunities, our network. I used to think I'm a Yahoo boy because I've never been to the UK before, and somebody that invested that amount of that huge amount of money I've never seen before. Are we together? We have never seen together face to face. 77-year-old old man, Nigerian, living in the UK since. So for somebody to pick up what an idea, a product that he has never made in the inventor, shows to me and confirms to me that it is necessity that attracts opportunity. Creativity is overrated. Let me tell you something. Look at what is important for you to like Dr. It's back to sender now. Like Doctor said, right? Look for that thing that people cannot do without. Okay, that is what they call necessity. Okay? It's the model of invention, not only invention. Necessity is the model of business, it's the model of commerce, it's the model of everything necessary. So that thing that people cannot do without. Look at food. The food industry is even too big. It's too big. People cannot do without food. They can't do without certain things. You know now, so make your product like the gear that people cannot do without. I used to tell myself that I was just a man that you can't do without all this internet data. But people say data is like that. So let your product become like that it becomes like what people cannot do without. So you said we come and give you our contact, that's my contact. But I said the other time that I'm available, I won't call or hide my network from you. Right? Because no one is giving, not is expected. I don't know my investors. They don't know me. They are willing to talk via WhatsApp. So you can meet your destiny ever anywhere. And anyhow. Thank you.
So we don't get a contact, right? Either for Mr. Kolade or for Mr. Richard. So you can see me for their contact. If you need any want to ask questions relating to their product, you can see me. I'll provide the number for you, please. I'll take the last question because they also have a lot of activities, and because there is no light, the program is. I'm also feeling my feeling serious heat now. So, any question from the audience? Those are from the voice quarter. So, any question, please, from the Shakia, please. Can I make it snap? Like somebody that is get back by rain. Are you with
Let me so ask.
For somebody that doesn't have, that has an idea, right, but doesn't know how to implement the idea into whatever business is trying, how to do it.
Okay.
Okay. Can you be more practical, please?
Let me see, there's a business that is already existing,
Okay.
venture into,
Okay.
but then you have that idea. But how do you implement it? Because you're not the sole founder of the business. But how do you implement your idea to make that business different?
Okay. I think I understand that question. You have an idea. Implementation is the problem. Now you have to understand what are you trying to solve? What problem are you trying to solve in the first place?
You are trying to make already existing products different from you because you're already venturing.
So that is actually within the definition I gave you. Pivot. problem solving, innovation, value creation, opportunity finding, technology application. So you want to kind of give a differentiation. So you can have your seat, please. Please clap for him, please. You know what? Innovation is the ability to apply this to a problem. And innovation is solution, right? It's a tangible, practical solution. When you meet a legal practitioner, ideas are not presented. I think you get into legal test now. Ideas are not presented. So idea is nothing. Idea is nothing. Okay. There were two inventors. The other person arrived 5 minutes after the first person arrived to present his invention. And he gave to the person who arrived first. Because he was very smart and fast, it's what? Transitioning from what idea to what product. Ideas are not. So you cannot implement an idea without adding. Innovation is what creativity looks like. Are we together? Can you see creativity? Like from what inspiration, you inspire to think like an entrepreneur, right? And act like a leader. So you cannot see what is coming from here. And that idea that you think like it's implemented, it's not implemented. As a typical entrepreneur, you understand that every second, better ideas come. And that was I think like this. It's a better idea. So the metamorphosis of an idea from what? Creativity to innovation. Because of vision, right? And vision. You must always have a vision of what you want to do with that idea before implementation. Don't just waste inspiration. I want to implement. There are things that will not be implemented in the first place. There are ideas that should be aborted, right? That should not see the light of day. I'm talking from experience. Not only will they waste your resources, right? You must. Then what they call minimum viable product. Are we together? Pastor, am I getting it? MVP. Minimum viable product. Go and make an MVP of that idea into a product. A minimum viable product is the minimum expression of that idea. And there's probably if people will subscribe to it. If it's just that doesn't make a difference, just make a difference, then you will not stop getting to whether people really need this idea or not. Remember, MVP is the minimum expression of that idea in form of what? A product. That's what they call it, minimum viable product. Last, as I close now, don't just move from MVP to MEP. That's our own point. Minimum viable product or minimum MVP product. And that's what investors are doing. Thank you.
So I hope I get the question right, but let me use an example. Let's say you want to create a food business, right? Let's say and I don't want to call it I want to call it a brand. You have to look for the product that you're going to show. Or they don't offer a wagon and do this street food that is all those street food that is offered by the wagon. So what will you bring? You bring the wagon into your home. You know your home is different. They don't have wagon, you have wagon. Maybe it's today, lining up and have just twist you off. You make your own delivery fast, strong. And whatever you want to do now, please look for convenience. Even if you want convenience, you're already tired now. If you before people say that you can set up a 6 hour contract no life. People are looking for convenience. People are doing fast. You just press the phone, it's already. Someone wants to do that on their phone, it's already in the phone. That's not about the service. So you want to for something that can do that is different from the idea that you has already exists.
Please, I would like to also call, please, I'll just take a single question before the question, please. I would like to call Pastor Adeleke to even give one or two things. He has not spoken since, and I know he's loaded. I know you don't just hide in there. So please, we would like you to come and hide for about 10 minutes, sir. So thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Uncle Shu, as we used to call you. I do not take the privilege lightly. I would just like to quickly buttress on the few things that have been mentioned before. First and foremost, I'm going to tell you this without mincing words. One of the greatest regrets we have after leaving this school is not keeping contact of those that you have met. It's going to be a big regret, and I'm serious about that. Like Mrs. Rachel rightly said, most of our high clientele that she served, they were the people that were in secondary school, university with her. Those people, we have what we call emotional bias. People trust you naturally because they knew you before, not because you are excellent in what you are doing. It's good to be excellent, right? But you see, those who knew you before now behave in a way that favorably disposed to you naturally. They can send money to you without thinking, even though they may not know where you live currently. They can send you millions upon millions without knowing your current location. And psychology is everything. In their subconscious mind, they just know that they know you. In actual sense, they don't know who you are again. But because they have met you before, they naturally trust you. Are you with me? So keep every relationship and keep them well. Two, she also mentioned something about improving on the existing idea. I don't know how many of you know, I've forgotten the name of this guy, the photographer of the president of Nigeria. Yes, Omoboriowo, Bayo Omoboriowo. I have been able to be in the same room with him several times before he became the official photographer of the president of Nigeria, and he did that for 8 years. He happened to he went to University of Lagos, and that is where I also schooled. His dad happened to be a photographer, and his dad used to take us all these entry passports for students in University of Lagos. And he followed his dad. He had not even gained admission then. He was a young boy, probably in secondary school. He followed his dad to the campus and carried the bag, carry camera, while his dad is snapping student, 13 naira, 14 naira picture. And before you know it, this same guy, using his dad camera, shot a picture of the president to be. He was not even the president, and they were doing a campaign. And he happened to be on the ground. He climbed a tree and took a shot. And that shot went viral with his dad's camera. And the party said, who took this picture? They traced it to him and they engaged him to be the official photographer of the president should he win. He had not won then. And he won. He became the official photographer and he served the president for 8 solid years. Let me tell you the things that are attached to that. Every time the president travels out, officially, he has to be in the private jet with him. Every country they go, you may not know this, following the president to the country automatically qualify him to have a property in that country. I mean, every country. The moment they land, they are giving him the document, he's signing. This is where your property in this country is, as photographer. That is one thing his father will never be able to do. And the same idea of the father, the same business of the father, he has used it to turn around the destiny of the whole family. She also mentioned locust beans selling. As simple as that may be, if you know how much they are paying for that. I have a computer engineer friend who has a very big office in Ikeja. If you see the way he's running into the bush now, planting cashew, planting cassava. Those are the things he did as a village boy. He looked for better life coming to Lagos. He made it as a computer engineer. Big office, a whole floor in Ikeja. You know what that means? He's doing multi-millions every week. Yet he went back to the forest. He said if he knew, he wouldn't have left that place. He would have stayed there because he would have made more. I can't remember how much they made during the last harvest. His computer can never fetch him that amount. Are you with me? Stop looking down on what you already have. Innovate on it. Rebrand it. My profession is brand consulting. I develop ideas. That is my own job, right? Uh, there is a book a man wrote many years ago, and one chapter there, the title is Packaging Sells the Product. I sat down with that chapter. It revolutionized my life. And the man who wrote that book, his book was not selling as much as somebody who read the book and implement the idea in that chapter. Packaging sells the product. The book of the man was selling for 3,500. The whole book, not just that chapter alone. There are about 24 chapters in it. And the woman that I also serve, who read that place and decided to package her own book. I've done about 3 books for this woman. The minimum she sells any of her book is 20,000 naira. The tiniest book she sells. And she sells every day. When I say every day, I mean every day. She's sponsoring her children abroad by selling those books because those books were well packaged. Sir, doctor, there are good packaging in Nigeria. Maybe you are not looking at the right places. We can talk after this meeting. We do packaging for people and they find it better than the package they got even from US because we operate what we call industrial standard, right? There is a standardization for every business. Don't just say because you are in Nigeria, you do it anyhow. There's a girl who happened to be my student many years ago. Rachel is her name also, coincidentally. She sells puff online. Are you with me? Puff. The package of a puff alone costs 1,200. That is disposable part of the product she's selling. The disposable part is 1,200. Please, how much can you pay for puff? That they will now use 1,200 naira package to sell it for you. She will put 4 or 5 puff in that package. They call that puff the one that went to Harvard. And she sell puff for as much as 8,000, 9,000, and people are buying. Don't look at what you are doing and feel like what can come out of it. If you package it well, it's going to sell. I round off with this. There is nothing you are doing right now that cannot be better packaged. Nothing. Mention the idea, I will give you the best way to package it and how it's going to sell. All your best brand in the whole world, I put it to you. All the best brand you use in the whole world, they have nothing special compared to other products except their packaging. If you remove the packaging and put every other product aside, you may not be able to tell the difference. There was a documentary I saw online about a shop where they did the glamour and everything, put all the LED lights in the store, did powerful branding on the store, and they took women's shoe of $2. They put it in that store. Each of them on his own stand, rotating stand, glass all around it. And new customers were coming in as if, oh, this place just sprang up. Let's check what is there. They didn't give them any price. They were asking them, how much will you be willing to pay for this shoe? Looking at it, saying, okay, I can pay maybe $200 for this. I can pay $300 for this. And after they have sold all these things to them, because it's a social experiment, they let them know all the shoe you are buying here for $200 came from the opposite store that you will enter and you'll be thinking $2 is too expensive for it. What is the difference? Packaging. Please package your idea. Stop serving your generation crude idea. The reason why Nigeria has not risen for so long is because we sell all our things crude. The moment we start refining them, like Dangote is doing in Nigeria currently, refining our oil, then our oil is having value. If you don't refine your idea, even though you are doing the same thing with somebody else, don't complain that they are not patronizing you. Are we together? Thank you so much. That's my time.
Imagine if you have allowed that word to go. That would have been but I can see hands up already. But we won't be able to take more questions. We won't be able to take. Okay, you are begging for questions. Okay. We have, I don't want to delay them. They are still going back to Lagos. In fact, he has a lot of tight schedule too. Please, it's not easy. But I will just take a question. Or please, I will be very brief with the answer. Please, please, can you come forward for your question? All right, thank you. And I'll take you, the Cote d'Ivoire boy. Okay, okay, Ivory Coast. All right, please ask your question. The okay, the name of the book, is that your question? All right, okay, sir, the name of the book.
The name of the book is
Business of
Business of Business.
okay,
You can be busy and not
or
be busy.
okay,
The name of the author is David Adeyemi. Business of Business.
business or business. All right, that's good one. All right, your question, please. We are in the afternoon. People are eating lunch already.
So I have two questions actually. I've been trying to set up this industry. And one of the main issues that I face is that people in Nigeria actually don't trust job shipping businesses. So I'm selling products online like clothes, jewelry, but I've faced the fact that anytime they have to send the money before I send the products, I always face the issue with that. Like most of them are just like, no, I cannot send you money because I don't trust you. So how can I actually deal with that and be able to sell more? And now the second thing is that I'm doing Facebook ad for companies, small companies, major companies. So the problem that I'm facing with that particular one is that it has been hard for me to find clients, customers to come like that will actually pay for my market. So I would like to know how can I actually do that.
All right, thank you. I think that question will go to Ms. Rachel, Mrs. Rachel. So she will be. Okay, not the one you test. I mean, you will fumble later. All right. So I know you want contact. You see me. I know by the time you go to Ivory Coast, you know that. All right. On this note, please, I would want to appreciate the all our what you call the invited guests. Please let me clap for them, please. I can't mention name. On behalf of the university management, I want to thank Mr. Kolade. I want to thank Mrs. Rachel Salami Adeleke. I want to thank the husband as well because we don't release that. If you say you're not going anywhere, so automatically. So I want to thank you for you even on Monday morning for that matter. I know as we say in Lagos, láàárọ̀ Monday, what do you mean? Èkó ò ní ṣe kí ni? Èkó ò ní gbàgbàkúgbà. So meaning on Monday morning, Lagosians don't take, they don't take it for granted. Please, I want to appreciate you for coming because it's not easy. Even when they are even doing pro bono, no money, no condition attached. They are really invested. I really love that because I've spoken. We have other person who also have been around too, but today is a childhood friend. But today is wife birthday, so I need to take the wife out of the country for celebration for that matter. So I want to appreciate you. God bless you. Please, I will appreciate the students that are here. Let us come forward to come and snap with all of them. Please, let's come forward. Picture time. Thank you so much. God bless you. Tomorrow, the program starts 10 a.m. Jobbermans are going to be available tomorrow, and there's going to be certificate of attendance and they have a refreshment for all the students that are going to participate. More than 400 refreshments available already in my office as I speak right now. So if you are going to miss it, you are on your own. Thank you. Students, move forward, please.